Revelation 587. From the 18th of September 1938. Earthly knowledge. Wisdom of God. Truth through the Spirit of God. Everything that the earth holds in knowledge and experience is not in proportion to the infinite wisdom of God. People want to put their own wisdom first and do not consider that the intellect is also a gift of the Most High, and this, even used in a good sense, can only be called tiny in comparison to the wisdom of God. Do you have the gift to be able to fathom what purpose the millions of stars in the firmament serve? You can only always accept what is given to you about it from above as explanation, but can never get a step further in your own strength, because for you all celestial bodies are far away from the world, only as tiny dots visible to your eye. But now consider that God has accomplished unspeakably many creations which are completely foreign to you. Consider that each work of creation, in wise foresight of its destiny, fits into the overall creation in divine order. Consider that you are facing all these works of creation without the slightest knowledge. Then perhaps the lack of your own wisdom will be clear to you. You will understand that you can fathom nothing in the world only purely, intellectually with the gift which the Lord has given to you. You can well suspect and just believe. And therefore always remain ignorant, as long as you do not give the Spirit in you the freedom to be active for you. This Spirit will then introduce you to the truth and completely open up all areas for you. If you only have the desire to receive enlightenment for the purpose of your spiritual further education. You see daily in the nature so many riddles which you surely accept, perhaps you ask yourselves about it or wonder. You can also find no extensive answer if you want to justify them, purely intellectually. Ask your Creator Himself. He will not withhold the answer from you, if you listen attentively to the voice within you after intimate prayer, which introduces you to inexplicable territory. A little while longer, and all doubters will experience things that should shake their certainty very much. For the Lord will make Himself known to each one to try to save each one's soul, and then your speeches will form an easy ground on which to connect. The farther shaping of life will contribute with those people also to change their sense, because God has the destiny of every single one in His hand. The wisdom of God is unlimited. How can a human being measure himself by it and with the certainty of a fully informed, assert something which is completely beyond his judgment? God gave the intellect to the people to be able to judge everything in, around and about himself as far as it gives him visible cause to investigate and ponder. But God has reserved the answer for Himself. And this He gives to him who as a child begs the Father for enlightenment. But not there, where man relies on his own knowledge and thinks himself too exalted to childishly ask for enlightenment. Leave your conceit regarding creation issues aside. The knowledge of spiritual things is completely independent of worldly experience, and with intellectually highly developed people are often the gap to spiritual knowledge significantly wider, because they find it too difficult to descend from the height, than with a human child who recommends himself believingly, trusting the Divine Father heart. These bridge the gap with ease. But all the knowledge in the world only helps to widen the gap, for it moves man away from pure inward faith in God the Lord as the sole controller of the universe. Amen.